Hey guys, it's me Stace. Today we're using our Silhouette Cameo machine to make this really cute Frankenstein Tuxedo box card. Isn't that really cute? So it lays flat for mailing, and then when you want to open it, just kind of squeeze the sides and it kind of stands up like that. Super cute. Alright, let's go to the computer and we will get started. Here we are at the computer. I am already logged into the Silhouette Studio software. Now to access my designs, I'm going to go to the upper right hand corner. I click on where it says Library. This brings up all of my files. On the left-hand side, I created all these folders, and I put the project we're making inside a folder called Videos, so I'm able to find it easier. So the project we're making is this Frankenstein Tuxedo box card. It is by Paper Closet Designs. The design ID number is 387304. She also has a website, so if you have the Cricut or the Brother Scan-A-Cut and want to cut this out as well, I will link that below as well. Right, so I'm going to close this little window out. Now to bring that design to our design area, just go ahead and double click on it. You will see it does come in all grouped together. I'm going to right click on it and choose ungroup and then separate the pieces. Oops. Grab my gray pieces. I'm going to group them all together by color. So there's all of my gray pieces. I'm going to highlight all of those and then right click and choose group. Move those ones out of the way. Let's grab our orange pieces. Right click on them and choose group as well. Then we have the green. Group those together. Then we have the yellow. And as I group them, I'm moving them off the mat. Now we have our purple down here. Right click on those and choose group. Move that out of my way and let's grab the face parts. Right click and choose group. All right, now let's talk about the white pieces. You will see there's one there that has a sentiment in it and then one that does not, and then these two pieces here. If you want to use the print and cut feature, you're going to use this piece. If you don't want to use that, you're going to use this piece. So it's not both that you need, it's either or. I'm going to show you how to do the print and cut just in case you're not familiar with that process. All right, so to make the print and cut, you want to go to the right hand side toolbar where the page setup screen is. It's the very first icon on the upper right hand side. That brings up this little panel, and then there's three buttons at the very top. You want to go to the far right button, which is if you hover over that, it says registration marks. Go ahead and click on that, and you'll see on or off. Right now they're set to off. You want to turn them on. So I'm going to turn them on, and you will see these little hash marks or crosshairs on my mat. Now you want to change your paper size. So inside that same page setup panel, go to the very first button and change your paper. In my case, my printer is 8.5 by 11, so I'll change the width here to be 8.5 and the height will be 11. So now what you want to do is just bring this design up, and you want to make sure you're not touching these crosshairs. Make sure everything's not on your mat. The only thing you want to print and cut is this image here. So at this point, you would go to your top toolbar, click on File, and then Print. You would just, of course, load your printer with white cardstock, print that out, then take it to your Cameo, it'll detect it, then cut that image out. I'm choosing not to do it this way, so I'm going to go ahead and make my paper back to be 12 by 12, and then turn my registration marks off. But that is how you do a print. All right, so I'm going to delete this piece and keep this piece here. Okay, so I'm going to take these two pieces and group them together as well. Right click and choose group. All right, so now what I'll do is I'll bring my gray piece over so I can load my mat with gray cardstock, cut that piece out, and then move that off my mat. Then bring these pieces over. I'm going to utilize all four corners. I'll do our green over here. I'm going to undo that, ungroup it. Just so I can arrange it a little bit better. Okay, so I'll load my mat with all these colors, come back, highlight all of those, and then move them off my mat. All I have left here is the orange and the white pieces. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cut everything out, go to the table, and put our little card together. All right, we are back. Everything is cut out. I have all my little pieces in this little box. We're first going to work on the card. Just fold it right in half on that scar mark. Fold in half, and then these ones get folded outward. Let's see, like that. Actually, I'm going to go this way. And then these get folded down. And that little tab we have right there, we're going to fold that as well. Okay, so that's our base. Then we have this little guy. I'm going to fold those score marks to where they're facing up. All right, now let's grab our pieces. I'm going to use my advanced tape glider just because it's quicker. Now there is a right or wrong way. Like you'll see here, this is too short, so it's longer than it is wider. All right, we're going to do his hair. For that, I will use my wet glue. I'm using the Barely Art glue. Goes to the very top. Then we have his mouth. Just a few dollops of glue. I'm going to bring in a piece of scrap paper just to blot it off. Okay. Coming together, right? We have his eyes. Alright, now I'm just going to use 2 little dots for the black pieces. I'm going to dig them out of my little bowl here. There's one. And there's the other one. Alright, isn't he cute? Alright, he's adorable. Alright, back to the inside of our card. We're going to take the panels. Put that in here. Looks like my tape glider needs a little bit of oil. Alright, so now you want to put this guy in. So you want to put some glue. Again, you want to have the little flaps facing up. I'm going to put some glue on it. And you're going to put him in here to where he's centered, left to right, and then bring him up, his head, to the top of that point. You don't want to go any higher than that, otherwise it's not going to fit in your envelope. And then just fold this piece down. And then we're going to put some glue on this piece, the little flap. Put glue on that little flap right there. And then bring this piece down. Okay, just hold that there. Alright, now we're going to work on these 2 panels. That's where our purple pieces are. Before we do that, there we go. Okay, before we do that, you want to grab these little pieces. Right, this is for our greeting, so we're going to fold those in half. Fold that one in half. Put glue on just 1/2 of it. Okay, just the 1/2. And you want to have the fold go toward this score mark and this seam, but don't go up to the seam. Leave it like 1/8 of an inch. Okay, so hopefully you can see that. Okay, see how I'm not up at the seam? Alright, and do the other one. Doesn't really matter if you have glue seepage like I did here, because we're going to cover that with a purple layer. You want to make sure they're straight. Okay, now we can glue our purple pieces on. I'm going to glue that on. And then our other one. Okay, we're going to fold these flaps down, and these triangles get glued on that. So it's really easy. And it's one of those cards that has the wow factor. That's that looks all fancy. So put one here, and then the other one. And I chose, like I said, I chose not to do the printing, just use my regular stamps. And I'll show you that in a minute, and what stamps that I used. Alright, so now we have this piece and the green piece. So this is the stamp that says it's all about the candy. Mamie made it, country pumpkin. I am going to pop this piece up on some foam squares. I'm going to put the green one on first. So to put the green piece on, open those flaps, okay, put some glue on them, and then just take this piece and set it down. By having those flaps there, it allows the card to open with the greeting still staying intact. I'm going to go inside and just push down on both sides. Okay, all right, so the backing off of these. And that's going to go right there. Super cute card. I really do like this one. So to stand it up, just go ahead and push on the sides. He doesn't go up or down. He just is like 3D. It's hard to show you on that angle of the camera, but it looks like that. See? Super cute. So there's that one. And there's that one. Now, I'm guessing if you want to, you can probably glue these flaps down. But I think they actually make the card. And that's what gives it that tuxedo look. But there's that one and there's that one. Super easy, and I love the expression on the Frankenstein. Alright guys, any questions at all, please let me know. As always, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.